G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaden and I upload a trip report every week. So be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out again. I'm at Hong Kong International Airport and today I'm flying Finnair A350 from here to Helsinki and then onwards to Berlin. But in this video I'll just cover the first leg to Helsinki. So now let's follow me and we'll be on our way. It's now 7:30 at Hong Kong Airport and it's really quiet. Usually now it's the peak hour departures for Australia and New Zealand. But Virgin Australia is not coming back to Hong Kong and Qantas hasn't come back yet. And for Cathay they've only got one Sydney flight tonight. So yeah, the departure hall today is eerily quiet. Pre-COVID and even during the pandemic, Finnair was a popular option for Hong Kong people to travel between Europe and Hong Kong. Because the flight duration is usually short via Helsinki, they use only Hong Kong-based cabin crew for the flights, and it's one of the few airlines that kept flying between Hong Kong and Europe during the pandemic. Unfortunately, in recent months, due to the war between Ukraine and Russia, Finnair had to change the flight path from Hong Kong to Helsinki significantly. What used to be a 10-hour flight is now 14 hours, which is about the same flight duration from Hong Kong to London nowadays. So Finnair is no longer a fast option from Hong Kong to Europe, and more people are choosing non-stop flights to where they need to get to. As a result, Finnair is now really cheap if you want to fly them from Hong Kong to Europe, but also the flights are really empty. By the way, we just made it to the Wing First Class Lounge, and the food is absolutely amazing. Highlight for me would be this chicken and leek mushroom pie. The crust is really crispy, and it's full of ingredients inside. The lounge access rule has temporarily changed due to COVID-19. All One World First and Business, as well as Sapphire and Emerald customers can use this lounge before their One World flight, given that their journey originates from Hong Kong, not transit, and they've got a blue code on their Leave Home Save app. If you're a transit passenger, you'll be directed to the Pier Business Class Lounge. Overall, I had a really great gastronomic experience at the Wing, the Haven restaurant. Now let's move on to the next part of the lounge, the cabana. Hello there, welcome to the cabana. I got the very last one, very lucky. So you've got a toilet, it's like its own room, and then here's the actual room itself. You've got the sink, amenities, a beautiful mirror to look at your beautiful self, another bigger one if it's not enough because you're too gorgeous. Take a shower here and then you can jump into the bath, and after that you can chill here. And if you need to sleep, you can switch off the lights here. How do I? Yeah, there we go. It's a very nice and comfortable vibe. Hey you, are you surfing the internet safely? Let me introduce you to NordVPN. It's the fastest VPN service out there. Absolutely the fastest, second to none. And they provide you with the best privacy out there. They definitely won't sell out your details, like your bank details, your passwords, etc. And right now you'll get 4 months free when you purchase a plan through the link in the description down below. And ultimately, if you don't like it, not a big problem at all. You get 30-day money back guarantee. So personally, I use NordVPN when I want to watch something that you can't have access to in a certain location. For example, I can't watch Love Island Australia when I'm in Hong Kong because to access 9 you need to be in Australia. Let me show you. So right now it's just loading because obviously it won't work without the VPN. So all I have to do is really easy. Go to the toolbar up there. Here's the NordVPN. Look for Australia. It's the third one. In 1, 2, 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds you're connected. Refresh your page. And then you'll be able to watch Love Island Australia Season 4. So again, I've got a very special link in the description for a safe and risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee experience with NordVPN. I've got a flight to catch, so I'm going to watch my Love Island when I get to Europe. Sadly, many of the shops, especially the luxury goods shops, have not reopened at Hong Kong Airport. We're speed walking because it's final boarding call now for our flight to Helsinki. So here's our aircraft today to Helsinki. It's a 3-year-old Finnair Airbus A350-900 Oscar Hotel Lima Whiskey Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final boarding call for Finnair flight to Helsinki.
At Hong Kong Airport, you no longer need your passport or your boarding pass to board your flight, just your beautiful face. Thank you. Welcome on board Finnair non-refurbished A350 without premium economy. My seat today is 42L, an extra legroom seat with direct aisle access by the window. The cabin crew gave each passenger a bottle of water at the door. And at every seat you'll find a pillow and a blanket. A very beautiful pillow indeed. I'm now sitting at the middle to show you the seat features at your regular seat. So every seat has a touchscreen TV with a USB port. There's storage for your literature items, a tray table movable back and forth, and you can fold it in half. Down here you'll find a netted seat pocket, and there's no power supply down there, just your USB port. There's no coat hook, but there's a headrest at every seat and it's quite soft and easy to adjust. So here's my wing view for the next 15 hours, including the 15-minute delay on the ground.
Captain Jussi Aalto and First Officers Jussi Ritari and Jukka Rastas. Once again, welcome on board at Finnair service to Helsinki. Now, otherwise ready for departure, but at the moment we have to offload a couple of baggage from aircraft, and we are estimating that it will take some 20 minutes from now, and after that we'll be ready to start. Flight time tonight estimating 13 hours and 25 minutes, so we are estimating to arrive to Helsinki some 15 minutes after schedule. I'll tell you more about Helsinki weather and also exit arriving time before starting the approach there. In spite of this delay, hope you enjoy your stay aboard. Thank you. Ja hyvät naiset ja herrat, oikein hyvää iltaa, helpostakoneen kapteeni.
Today we've got Helsinki-based pilots and Hong Kong-based cabin crew. Cockpit announcements are made in Finnish and English. Cabin crew announcements are in Cantonese and English. The flight purser came to my mum, who's a One More Emerald, to say hello and apologise for the delay and gave us a glass of champagne.
Crew, arm your doors and cross-check.
Welcome on board Finnair. Before departure, we would like to focus on safety. Smartphones and other handheld electronic devices may be used from gate to landing in flight mode, must comply with all posted placards and lighted signs in the cabin. And under aviation law, smoking is forbidden in the lavatories.
Prepare for takeoff.
Now that we've taken off, I'll show you the seat features at my extra legroom seat. So TV is located underneath the armrest. It has to be stored away during takeoff and landing. It doesn't seem to be working. I'll need to get a cabin crew to reset it later. My tray table is also located in the armrest. With a TV and table inside my armrest, I can't lift up my armrest. It's in a fixed position. Yeah, look, it's not responding at all. I've just asked the cabin crew to reset it for me. It's gonna take a while. After about 15 minutes, I can finally use my TV. In the new movies catalogue, they've got Top Gun and Godzilla vs Kong. You can also watch TV shows and documentaries. Noticeably, there's no live TV. At the very first page, you can track your flight status, including the time for your meals and the estimated arrival time into Helsinki. One of the cooler features they've got is that you can order complimentary drinks as well as those you need to pay for from the TV, and the cabin crew will bring them to your seat. The flight map system they've got is interactive and quite user-friendly. This A350 also got 2 external cameras on board. There's Wi-Fi on board and you'll need to pay for internet access. You can pay with Finnair points or euros. I actually got some Finnair points, so I paid for 3-hour access. The speed is quite disappointing and it's also restricted as well. You can't use Apple Music, Apple News and Snapchat. Facebook and Instagram were okay. It would be nice if Finnair would let me know the restrictions before purchasing. Late dinner is served after takeoff and we were only given one option. For beverages there are soft drinks, juices, red and white wines. So let's go through the food together. For starter, we've got a relatively large box of pasta salad. For dessert, it's a chocolate muffin. For the main, it's a chicken rice. We've got wooden cutlery, and for beverages I went for a blueberry juice. I really like this Marimekko pattern napkin they've got in economy class. They've even got an A350 in Marimekko livery. The cabin crew just came back to the aisle to give out coffee and tea. I just got a nice cup of tea that's gonna stop me from sleeping. I'm now gonna show you how easy it is to get from my seat 42L to the aisle and lavatory. It took less than 10 seconds. So I'm gonna get changed first and I'm gonna do a tour of the lavatory. Here's a piece of evidence of me using the coat hook. Welcome on board Finnair A350 economy class lavatory. It's quite nice, quite clean, but very limited amenities. There's no lotion or perfume or toothbrush. When you sit down, you get plenty of legroom still. And coat hook. If you're enjoying this video so far, please leave a like, comment down below and share this video with your friends. I woke up with less than 4 hours to go. I decided to go to the back galley for a cup of tea and blueberry juice. The Finnish government of Finnair don't require face mask, but Hong Kong government require face mask on all flights to and from Hong Kong. You can take it off as soon as you leave the aircraft. Breakfast is served about 2 hours before landing, again one choice only, and it's really tiny this time. So we've got scrambled eggs, spinach, baked beans, potatoes and a sausage. I'm not particularly pleased with the second meal offering. For a 14-hour long-haul flight, I really expected 2 full meals. I actually took this flight 5 years ago when the flight duration was just over 9 hours and we got 2 full meals. Now the flight time is 14 hours, we get 1 dinner and a teeny tiny little box for breakfast.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain here. Just left cruising to the flight route towards Helsinki. Remaining flight time some 30 minutes, so including taxi time estimated to arrive Tokyo some 30 minutes after schedule. And according to the latest information, is cloudy, also raining a little bit, and temperature plus 4 degrees Celsius. I hope you have enjoyed your stay on board in spite of this delay, and have a nice day. Thank you.
We'll soon be landing into Helsinki airport, so let's quickly conclude this trip report with Finnair right here, right now. Our journey today started at Hong Kong airport. Check-in was quick and easy. Cathay Pacific, the wing, first class lounge, amazing as always. As soon as I got on the plane, I settled down at my seat 42L with extra legroom. I really appreciated the easy access to the aisle and lavatory. Because somebody had to be offloaded off the plane, pushback was delayed by 50 minutes, but the captain kept us updated and the purser gave us a bottle of champagne, which was very nice. All the cabin crew on our flight today were really friendly as well. So here's the legroom at your regular economy seat. It's not too bad, but I found the back support to be a bit average. The cushion is quite firm, and I just found it not comfortable enough when I recline. Both the dinner and breakfast were delicious, but portion-wise I was quite disappointed by the breakfast. There was also no mid-flight snack offering, but you can always go to the back galley to grab yourself snacks and drinks. Alternatively, you can order drinks directly from your TV. Overall today it was a solid flight with Finnair. For this trip, it's a multi-city booking from Hong Kong to Berlin and return from Paris to Hong Kong, both ways via Helsinki, and the Paris to Helsinki flight is operated by Air France. My ticket was economy light and my airfare was $4,290. It would be a couple $100 cheaper if you do Hong Kong Berlin return rather than multi-city. And despite it being economy light, with our One World Sapphire and Emerald status, we could have chosen economy comfort seats and we got free baggage allowance as well. So it was a really good deal. And after all, although the breakfast was tiny, I could eat once I get into the Finnair lounges at Helsinki airport. So guys, that's it for the trip report today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, comment and share. If you're new to my channel, I upload a new trip report like this one every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong time. That's 6 AM in Finland every Thursday. So be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you won't miss out again. You can also keep up to date with me on my social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, BeReal and Snapchat. On Instagram I post live stories as I fly. On Snapchat I post stories as I travel. If you want to make direct impacts into funding my flights, you can do so via PayPal Me or Patreon. Please visit the links in the description for more information. Thanks again very much for watching. Please enjoy the approach and landing into Helsinki. I'll have a Berlin vlog following after. See you later. Bye bye.
Welcome to Helsinki. Please remain seated and keep your safety belt fastened until our captain switches the safety belt sign. When opening the overhead lockers, please be careful so that items don't fall out. You may now switch off the flight mode on your handheld devices. On behalf of all of us on board Finnair and the One World Alliance, I hope you have enjoyed your stay with us. Thank you, goodbye, and we look forward to seeing you soon on board on your Finnair flights again. Thank you.
Fast forward to Berlin, my final destination for this trip. I just took the train to Hilton Berlin. I'm having a coffee in the hotel lounge and then I'm gonna head out for the day. I don't think I'm having jet lag. So first time in Germany for me, except for transiting at Frankfurt airport. I find the streets in Berlin really clean, and I'm still not used to having cars on a different side of the road. I kept looking on the wrong side of the road when I crossed. We came across this beautiful chocolate shop a few steps away from Hilton Berlin. It smells so good, you can smell the chocolate from outside the store. It looks really popular amongst the locals and tourists. One interesting thing about Germany is that mask mandate is still a thing, especially for public transport. In Berlin in particular, you have to wear FFP2 mask on public transport. You could be fined for wearing a surgical mask, it's not good enough. It's not mandatory to wear it in indoor places like shopping malls, but quite a few locals do wear them. Compared to nearby European cities like London and Prague, people there don't wear it at all. We just made it to the checkpoint Charlie. This was the crossing point between the East and West Germany back in the days. We're in the American sector, so obviously we've got Marcus behind us. So Mum's helping me holding it because it's going to be chaotic. After checkpoint Charlie and a kebab, we made it to the topography of Terra. You can find some of the Berlin Walls out here. It's getting a bit cold now and we're getting a bit tired and sleepy, so we headed back to the hotel, had some dinner, and then we slept. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.